Good afternoon, graduates, family, and friends. It is my honor to introduce Michael Fukushima, one of our 2022 OCAD University Honorary Doctorate degree recipients. He has shaped our films, the stories we tell, and fostered a more equitable landscape for those that make them. Mr. Fukushima's enormous cultural contributions are woven through his distinguished career as an artist and producer. He is the winner of the Hot Doc's Best Short Documentary Award, co-founder of the truly amazing emerging filmmaker program called Hot House, and he's the former executive producer of the English animation studio at the National Film Board of Canada, known as the NFB. His award-winning animation, Minoru, Memory of Exile, tells the story of his Japanese-Canadian father, who, after the attack on Pearl Harbor, endured a series of racist Canadian policies that forced his family into internment camps and then deportation to Japan. It's a story of struggle, marginalization, and the impact of intergenerational trauma. It also exemplifies resilience, intersectional storytelling, and honoring identity. At OCAD.U, in our classes, I see this film repeated on student mood boards and cited in artist reports. It acts as a roadmap. Mr. Fukushima's impact on cinema widens exponentially when we consider his immense contributions to the NFB. His influential role in diversifying the field of animation has helped place Canada at the center of the contemporary animated landscape. Having executive produced more than 200 films, including Oscar winners, he was awarded as making the NFB one of the first animation organizations to reach gender parity. His last years focused on the celebration of Indigenous artists, and when retiring after over 30 years, the Real Asian Film Festival renamed the Animation Award in tribute of his legacy of advocacy for Asian and marginalized filmmakers. This work has entered our collective storytelling conscience, arming us with the magic and profundity of the animation medium itself. In closing, as we celebrate you, our graduates, all your hard work and your determination and your stories and your spirit, it is fitting to recognize Michael Fukushima's career achievements that, at the root, have always been to me about one thing: honoring ourselves as individuals with our very own powerful stories to tell. I now welcome, with warmth and gratitude, Michael Fukushima.
On behalf of the Senate of OCAD University, I confer upon you, Michael Fukushima, the degree of Doctor of Fine Arts, honoris causa, with all of the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. Congratulations, Dr. Fukushima.
Yeah, wow. This is such an honor for me. Humbling, overwhelming. I'm really glad this ceremony is separate from, well, real doctorates, because mine seems less about hard work and more about just living long enough. Since you're all, sorry about that. Since you're all about to launch into the world of professional creation, I thought I'd share some of my notes to my younger self, if that's not too cheesy. I'm sure it is. These are practices I've encouraged as much as they're lessons I've learned, and they've generally remained consistent and stood me well. So here we go. Number one, be prepared. I know it seems Boy Scoutish, but I have been very lucky throughout my career. Yet luck is really only about preparation and timing. Several instances of my sheer dumb luck have, upon reflection, happened because I've had a napkin idea at the front of my brain that sort of fit a sudden need. Not perfectly, but close enough that I could start a conversation about landing a gig. 2, try. Even if you think you're not quite qualified, try. Because next steps aren't just about aspiration, but they're also about signaling your aspirations. At worst, you'll dust yourself off for the next time. Even if you're just meh this time, you'll be letting folks know that you have aspirations, and you'll be much better prepared for the next try. But do try. Number 3, make. Part of trying is making. Make a whole whack of small things, tests, proofs of concept, ridiculous notions. Then put some of those small things out into the world. I mean, you guys already know how to build your Instagram presence, but also, yeah, I know you all do, but also submit a 30-second animation experiment to a festival. Heck, submit 10 of them. It's the accumulation of these small things that builds big things. Build your community. Other folks have talked about community up here. The friends and constructive collaborators you're working with now and in the near future are the professional family that will buttress you and boost your growth as you start finding your feet and your places. Most of the work and simple dumb luck that cross our paths stem from our network of relationships. So keep building and nurturing those. Lastly, be kind. Be human. I get teased for this, especially in these cynical and disheartening times, Pollyanna-ish, but I stand by the conviction. Kindness is easy. It's dead easy, and folks will come back to you because of it. Creative work can be painful. We all know this, but we remember the folks who made it less painful. And a reminder that it's not just bosses who make offers, but your peers, and sometimes even those who are currently juniors. So, that's it. 5 dead simple tips to my younger self, which, had I known then, I don't know, maybe I would have gotten this sooner. My younger self, however, who would never have believed I'd be here with you all, and definitely never have imagined this amazing honor from OCAD University. So thank you all so very much for this.